channel. For today's video, I'm finally doing my long overdue edit. And the edit consists of my favorites from the recent months, from fashion, beauty, lifestyle things, tech products. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa Lenore. I do these kinds of luxury fashion related videos as well as vlogs. If you like the vibe here, please hit that subscribe button as well as notifications bell so that you know I post new videos. And let's just dive right in. First up, I'm going to talk about some tech products because I have been traveling quite a bit the past 2 months. June and July were very travel heavy. August is kind of my month at home and I'm very, very happy about it. But while I was traveling, I was able to test out a lot of products. And I think my last edit video, I talked about just getting in the Sonos Ace headphones. I'd been on the hunt for good travel headphones. So when these came out, we have a full Sonos system in our home. But when these headphones came out, I knew that I wanted to give them a try just because they looked very comfortable and light. And I was traveling with my AirPods Max for a while. Ever since I got them, those were my go-to headphones because they have great noise canceling. However, they always felt very heavy and I could never wear them for too long of a time because of the pressure that it would put on my ears. So when I picked up the Sonos Ace headphones, I put them to the test right away. First of all, I love how it looks. It's very clean and light and simple. It also comes with a charging cable as well as a headphone jack that allows you to easily plug into the monitor of your flight. This is something that was lacking with my AirPods Max. You had to buy a separate AirFly kind of Bluetooth thing. I know that some airlines now have Bluetooth capabilities, but not all of them. Really love the Sonos Ace because they were so comfortable to wear and I actually didn't mind editing for hours. I think my longest flight from the summer was when I needed to go to Singapore. And so the first leg of that trip was 14 hours, but I was able to edit a lot on that flight and still feel very comfortable. I actually fell asleep with the headphones on. So that is just a testament for myself and how comfortable those headphones actually are. Next up, we have my Casetify cases. And actually I have been really loving these specific cases. And I featured this in my LA vlog. I just love the colors, but I think what I really love about this is how it feels in my hand. It's not as slippery, so notice that I'm not dropping my phone as much. Even if I am dropping it, it's great because of the edges. And I have loved Casetify cases for years. I have a brown one as well, which I'll probably switch to for fall, but I've been really into this light blue color for the summer. Next is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I know that I've mentioned this in another video as well, but the travels this year, it has just come in so handy because it has such a small footprint when you are propping it up and it fits in my smallest bag, which I think would be the Mini Kelly. It's so compact, so easy to use, and it's been perfect for travel vlogs. I'm so excited to bring it with us to Japan. We didn't have it last year when we went, but we're going again this year. It's going to be so much easier to film and it's just been a great additional camera. I tend to travel with my Sony cameras as well as shoot with iPhone, so having the DJI, especially if Mark and I are traveling together, that extra camera is a huge help for filming vlogs. And if anyone is a content creator that is looking for something that is small and compact, highly recommend this. It's an amazing camera. First of all, the stabilization on it is wonderful and you just don't want to have shaky footage when you're filming. The only issue with this is that it does struggle in low light. A lot of cameras will, unless you have an amazing lens. If you are filming in the dark, just have an additional light that you can attach. They have all those ones for the phones, so you could just easily have this when you're filming in the dark. For daytime, it's amazing and again, just a great compact camera. It's easily one of the best purchases I made this year. Now we're going to go into some beauty products. First one I want to mention is the Dead Cool products. So when Cassie and I went to LA, I smelled these Dead Cool products for a room spray and they smelled so good. They actually DM'd me and sent me over a couple of things. And what I really love about these is that they smell so nice and clean. And also, of course, it is a clean product. We found it at Erewhon. They sent me detergent, some of these tags to hang in the closet. And I literally just opened our coat closet after I hung one of those in there. We were away for the weekend and when I opened it up, it smelled so good in there. I believe that they are available on Amazon as well, so I will link it down below. I've only been able to test out a couple of their products so far, but I'm very happy. I'm always looking for something that will allow the house to smell good. So whenever someone walks into the home, I want them to be like, your house smells so good. Haven't tested out the detergent yet, but I've heard very good things because when I posted about it, I had a lot of messages of people saying that they loved it so much. I have an amazing assortment of products, so highly recommend you check them out if you are interested in something else for your home. Next is La Mer Night Cream, and This cream was so impressive off the bat. And I'm not just saying that because they invited me on this trip. I've been using La Mer for years, and I noticed that whenever I am very strict about my nighttime routine, that is around the same time frame that I get the most compliments about the glow in my skin. So this cream is going to be launching in September. If you're looking for a retinol alternative, like you don't want anything that has any downtime, I recommend you check out this night cream. You can also go to department stores and try out the product before you purchase. They have treatments where they can show you how the product works or recommend products that will work best for you. I'll have to do like an updated nighttime routine because I have been kind of switching things up. In the summer, I'm gearing more towards, evening out my skin tone, whereas winter, I will definitely be a little bit more tackling dryness and making sure I can retain moisture in my skin. Varies every season what I'm looking to do in terms of my skincare routine. Next up is JS Health, and JS Health bloat pills are amazing. I've had them, I think I first got introduced to JS Health maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I really was able to put it to the test on my trip to Singapore. And I feel like traveling to Asia is when I worry about bloating because I want to eat so much of the food, and Singapore is big on food. I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any issues with bloating, and the JS Health Detox and Debloat pills are amazing. So if you are looking for something like that, it's very helpful. Marco and I have been using it here around the house after like a big dinner. This is something that I just love to travel with. It goes in my little compact little pharmacy on the go. I just can't travel without it. Now we're moving on to fashion. I feel like the summer is when I started to just have a little bit more fun. Have been wearing a little bit more color than I normally do. From the LMI pants that I have, those were so much fun to wear in Mexico, and they're great for traveling to tropical places. It's added the right amount of color to my usual outfits. Even though the silhouettes were the same, just having something that had a little bit more print than I usually wear, or something with more colors than I usually wear, was a great way to kind of just switch things up and try something out, but still sticking true to the uniform that I have for myself when it comes to travel. And summer is always the trickiest for me when getting dressed because I feel the most comfortable in layers. And even in the summer, I struggle with shedding those layers. So even when I was on vacation, I had button-down shirts, linen pants that were flowy. I'm not one to show too much skin. It's just not me. But I really loved being able to play around with my style this summer with pieces that had a bit more color, had a bit more pop to it. I know that it's the end of summer. I mean, I'm already shopping for fall, but because it is the end of summer, they might have pieces that are on sale. So yeah, if you're like me and you're usually a neutral girly, but you want to have a little bit more fun, and I feel like on vacation is where it's a great time to do so. The Alyssa mesh flats. Now, these have been a very trendy item for the past year or two, and I've always loved the idea of it, and I was on the hunt for them when I was in Paris. I was looking for the black or the white ones, and when I tried them on, it just felt a little too toey for me. I didn't like how I could see my feet, even though I know that's the thing. But when I popped into the store in Soho, the person that was helping me showed me that they have the silver ones, and I fell in love because I felt like with this material, the light reflected off of it where you couldn't really see the feet as much. And I just loved the little pop of, sparkle that this added to an outfit because I kept everything very neutral and it would be like the standout piece. So these Alyssa mesh flats do run true to size. I got these in a 40. With the Alyssa mesh, you want to make sure that you have room because otherwise it's not going to be comfortable. Just can't do an uncomfortable shoe, especially if you are paying for the price that these shoes are at. You want to make sure that you can be in them all day. So there was no break-in period for this at all. Loved wearing them, so comfortable. If they run snug on your foot, you're gonna want to size up. Otherwise, they're probably gonna cut into your skin a little bit. Next up for shoes are the Miu Miu New Balances. Now I just got these about 2 weeks ago, but they're so comfortable and I just loved the mix and match of the laces. They're so comfortable to wear. I got these in a 40 as well, and I'm normally a US 9. These come in a couple of different colors. I loved the light brown one. And you know what? I am such a sucker for brown suede, especially when fall is right around the corner. I'm just like, yes, this is perfect. Also, I am just such a big sneaker and boot gal. Those are my go-to footwears. That's why in the summer I get really bummed when I can't wear my boots. I know that the designer sneakers were on my no buy list, but because they were in collab with New Balance and New Balances are so comfortable. Also thinking of the Japan trip that we have coming up, I'm gonna be living in sneakers or comfortable boots that entire trip. So I figured it's just gonna be a dope sneaker to wear in Japan. And then if you've been following on Instagram, we obviously have to talk about something else, and it is the latest offer that I received from my sales associate and what I need to be the final offer for a very long time. Had no idea that this was going to happen this year. This was literally on my vision board for this year. You can see it like in this top corner right there. I spotted a Kaban B25 at Fashion File, I believe it was last year. And Kaban is like this inky black color with a hint of like bluish gray. I can't even remember, but I just love that combo. And honestly, like ever since I got the Mini Kelly, I've been loving my silver hardware, especially mixing my hardware and metals. But this was on my wish list. And this was the only bag that was on my wish list. I figured this was gonna be like so far-fetched, like I didn't need to even worry about it or think about it. I think the last time I was in the store must have been like end of June or early July that I picked up a strap for my Mini Kelly. And I haven't really been home, so I haven't popped in the store since. And then I was having a call with my manager, and my manager loves handbags as well. Like she also loves designer bags the way I do. I see a text come through on my phone from my sales associate, and it's just the eyes emoji. And I don't respond because I'm having this meeting. I figured I'll text her back later. I think 5 or 10 minutes go by, and she texts me again with the eye emoji. And I tell my manager, I'm just like, hold on, my sales associate texted me from Hermes. I need to answer it. And so she's like, oh my gosh, what are you getting? So my sales associate texts me and says, you need to come in. There's something for you. So I go to the store, and it's a B25 palladium hardware. I have like my little custom Loewe bag charm that I made in Singapore on it, but she's so cute. She has a little twilly on the back of this like sage green color. Since I got this, I did part with my Margot 10, and I also let go of my vintage Kelly 28. Not to be mistaken with the one that got sent off to the spa. That one I still have. Between this and the Mini Kelly in palladium, the offers that I've gotten from my current sales associate have been wonderful. Now into the last segment of my edits for the summer, home products. Now, my last edit video showed me unboxing my Fable products, and I have been loving them so much. I had such a hard time finding good dinnerware and glassware. Fable products are amazing. I want to get more of them. We have the full set, and what I wanted to test on this is how they held up through the dishwasher, through our utensils, you know, hitting them, because I'm pretty sure we've had like Target ones ever since we moved in, but they've been so scratched up. Like on the bottom, you can see all the markings on them, but these have been wonderful. I love them so much. I'll link the exact ones that we have down below. I don't know about anyone else, but I love a bowl that's kind of like a plate, and this is probably my favorite thing to eat food out of, especially noodles or even rice dishes are perfect for it. I love these. I have a code with them that's still activated, so if anyone's been looking for good dinnerware or glassware, I'll have it linked down below. This makes for an amazing gift, and I'm thinking that we're gonna buy another set just so that we can have like a dinner for like 6 to 8 people. So if anyone has been on the hunt for something for their home, these are amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Next is our new refrigerator, and I have been so happy about this because I've been wanting a French door fridge for the longest time. And I mentioned this in my last vlog that we were able to get it because I was working with Best Buy on a campaign to promote their top deals. And I was sharing like my camera products, but as I was browsing their top deals, I saw that this refrigerator was literally half off. I told Marco that, hey, let's go get it because it's on sale. This is a great deal. Then he also wanted to get a dishwasher. So we now have these 2 new appliances in the kitchen that are wonderful, and a French door fridge has just been so amazing. Also having a freezer that is a bucket style, especially for Wade's food because he's on Farmer's Dog. It takes up so much real estate, so I like that it's just a bin rather than me risking my life every time we opened our last refrigerator, because Wade's food would literally just be sliding out because it is a door situation. LG, if you're watching this, we love your products. Thank you. And then last but not least, I've been wanting to do a bathroom renovation. And you know, I'm the type of person that if I can't do it fully to the extent that I want it done, then I'm not gonna do it. So I've been pushing it off, but I have been wanting mirrors that have lights. Also just because of how much we've been traveling this year, and having those hotel mirrors that just light up make doing your skincare and your makeup so much easier. So I wanted to find something that could be a good solution in the meantime. And I found these ones on Amazon and they've done really well for us. Like, I love getting ready in front of the mirror now. And I'm normally a sit on the floor kind of girl, but ever since we got these mirrors, I just do my makeup in the bathroom again now. I love that these weren't so expensive. I don't know why I always thought that a mirror like this, I mean, I'm sure a custom one would be very expensive, but if you're looking for a solution and you want lights in your bathroom, highly recommend you check these out, especially if you don't have a built-in mirror with a medicine cabinet. This could be great. Like, the ones we've had were just like mounted on the wall with like a nail. So this is a very easy replacement. I'll link the exact ones that we have below. They come in all different shapes as well. So you can really configure the one that works best for your bathroom. And even if it's not a bathroom, if you have a vanity, this is a great solution as well. That is pretty much it for my summer edit. I know it's not very summer themed, but it is like the products that have stood out to me the past few months. I am going to be working on a fall wish list and favorites video. I decided to do favorites because I realized I don't have too much on my fall wish list, just things I'm very excited to wear all over again for the upcoming season. We won't have travel vlogs for quite some time. I'm pretty sure like until Japan, but I'm so excited for that trip. I'll also be doing a video on the closet update when it all comes together, so I will be sure to film that as well, because I know I've gotten a lot of messages about people curious about doing the same thing. That's it for me. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.